Hey guys, it's Victoria. Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be trying out the new Colourpop Wanna Bee palette. This is what the palette looks like. It's an adorable 9-pan eyeshadow palette, and obviously like bee themed, so you have some yellows and brown tones, like honey colors. And I just wanted to try this one out, so let's get started. So my lids are already primed with a little bit of concealer. You can also use eyeshadow primer, whatever works for you. I want to just swatch a few shimmery colors like I usually do, just to kind of see what we're working with. First, here is a little bit of a close-up of the palette. So here you have some shimmery colors and then matte shades. I'm going to go into the shade Honeycomb, Sweet Much, So Nectar, and Oh Beehive on my pinky finger. So you guys can see these shades are highly pigmented colors, very like bronzy, metallic, coppery shades, perfect for like a bee themed palette. They feel like a super creamy formula. I'm starting out by going in with a Morphe blending brush, and I'm going into the shade Pollen for You, which is a matte nude color. I want to do a cut crease today, so I'm just going to apply the shade all over my crease to start transitioning some of those shades. Going into the shade Worker Bee, which is a deeper matte brown shade. I am also applying the shade to the crease, and when you do this, it's important to kind of make sure that the shadow goes a little bit above the crease as well, since we are going to apply concealer to the lids up to that crease line. So if you only apply the concealer to the crease itself and don't bring those shades a little bit above, it'll just get covered up by the concealer. Now I'm using the darkest matte brown shade called Beezy, and I am also going to add the shade to the crease, but this one I'm going to focus a little bit more towards the outer half of my crease. So you guys can see all those matte shades blended so effortlessly. It all came up so pigmented, so I love that. And I am going to now cut my crease, so I'm going in with a little bit of concealer on a flat concealer brush and just applying this to my lids. And now on a flatter eyeshadow brush, I'm going into the shade Pollen for You again. And I'm just going to add this to the inner half of my concealer just to set it in place. I'm going in with a Morphe M456 brush. I'm going to go into the shade Oh Beehive, which is that darker shimmery color. I'm just going to tap this on the outer part of my lid on the concealer. And using a much smaller pencil brush, I'm going into the shade Sweet Much, which is a light shimmery color. And I'm just going to use this as my inner corner highlight. It actually kind of has like a little bit of a yellowish tint to it, so it kind of is adding a yellow pop of color on the inner corners, which is kind of cute. It's very subtle too, so it's not like bright yellow on your inner corners, so it's definitely still wearable. And the rest of the lid I'm just going to leave matte. And I'm going to go in with a really small smudger brush and I'm going into the shade Beezy, and I'm just going to very close to my lash line just apply this shade and slightly bring it up a little bit. I'm not trying to create a wing or anything like that. Just smudging the shade to kind of smoke out the lash line a little bit just before I go ahead and apply lashes. Kind of adds a little bit more definition to the eyes, and that's what I wanted. So going with that same eyeshadow color, I'm going to just add the shade to my lower lash line. So now for lashes today, I'm going to be applying my Anastasia Beverly Hills Norvina lashes. These are in the style Eleganza, and I'm going to just pop these on. And now I'm just going to add some liner to my waterline and mascara to my lashes. Using some of that dark brown eyeshadow, I'm just adding some inner corner liner. So now that the eyes are done, I'm going to finish up the rest of my face makeup. I'm starting out by adding some bronzer and then cleaning all that up by baking my face. I'm just adding some blush, and I'm adding my highlighter down the bridge of my nose, my cupid's bow, and my cheekbones. And I'm also adding a little bit of this to my brow bone. So I just went ahead and added a nude lip, and this is the finished look. So overall, I thought this is a really cute palette. The shades are highly pigmented, great formula, which is very typical for Colourpop. So I really liked this one, and I hope you guys liked today's video. If you did, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you are new. Hit the bell button to turn on your post notifications so you're notified when I upload a new video, and I will see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Bye!